Good morning, everyone. This is BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today it's time for coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations. I'm here with my friend and co-host, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we are the Biz Chicks. How you doing this morning, everyone, on Clubhouse and watching on the replay? We just want to say hi to everyone. And for those of you watching live, welcome to the conversation. How you doing this morning, Fran?
I am well. I am well. How are you?
All is well.
Yay. So, like Terry said, welcome everybody live on the replay over in Clubhouse. Just want to say, hey, thank you for tuning in today. It's Monday. Coffee, tea, thoughts,
Conversations.
And the title, where's Shift Your Shoulds? Oh, okay. One thing that changes everything.
Absolutely.
One thing that changes everything. That's what we're talking about today. I don't know. It's just like, where are they going with that? Well, we talk about stuff that makes us think on Monday so that we can make better decisions throughout the week. And so today's conversation is all about the one thing that changes everything for you. What's that one thing that if you did that one thing, everything else in your life changes? We all have that one thing. It could be something that you've been putting off for months, things you've been putting off for ages. Could that one thing be cleaning out the laundry room?
Oh my gosh.
Or could that one thing be cleaning out the kitchen drawer? When we're talking about the one thing, we're not talking about big, huge, momentous things. We're talking about just one thing that may make a difference, that may shift a perspective. Terry and I, we follow Terry Savelle Foy, and she talks about decluttering for success. And one of the things, you can take 20 minutes and maybe clean your closet. Just 20 minutes. That could be the one thing that shifts something for you and makes you feel more energized or more
organized. Your stuff.
Correct. And it could just very well be just one thing. Doesn't have to be a lot, and it doesn't have to be huge. So what's your one thing? Terry was talking about spending more time with her daughter.
Yes. I've had an opportunity where she's actually off work and I'm, working a flexible schedule so I can spend more time with her and with my grandchild. I sort of to think of it as a vacation. Let's just spend some time together. So we're going to go get mani-pedis today and just sort of hang out and spend some time together.
So that's one thing.
Because that's a real opportunity.
Right. So one thing that changes everything. What's your one thing? My one thing was making sure that I took a day off every week, 1 day a week off. And that means I had to put it on the schedule and I had to fight for it when the time comes and somebody wants to say, hey, can you do this? Or, hey, oh, by the way, can you do this? And in my job, time is of the essence. Of the work that I do, real estate, time is of the essence. I had to figure out a way that I was going to keep that promise to myself for my 1 day off. I can tell you the benefits of having 1 day off and then going to work the next day. I was well rested, wasn't tired, wasn't mentally, like Terry mentioned to me today about being foggy mentally because you didn't take time to rest or you didn't take time to walk or whatever it is. I took the 1 day off did nothing. I did what I wanted to do. I listened to some podcasts, I listened to something, and I didn't do anything. I did
Mhm.
not do anything for anybody. I took time off.
Well,
That was
Carlos
one thing.
is,
Carlos,
is in the house, and he says, here are some of his tools. Evernote and Notion are his biggest tools. He says that he agrees mortgages are insane. You do need some time off.
right. And
You need to be able to focus.
right.
Hmm.
And one the last week when I took time off, I learned more about my phone and what it could do and the different functionalities of the phone. So when you take one day or whatever your one thing that changes everything, like Carlos found out that Evernote and Notion are his things.
Hmm.
What's the one thing that makes a difference? The one thing that changes everything for you? It could be little slight one things. It could be getting up a little earlier.
Mm, mm. Yeah, getting up a little earlier. For me today, it was actually getting up and taking that walk that I've been putting off. I had a consistent habit of walking, and then it was interrupted, and I didn't go back to the regular walking. And so my thing was, well, I have to go through an area of my house where people are sleeping, and I don't want to open the front door and da 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 da, and I don't want to wake them up. I have a back door. I have a gate. I went out the back. I mean, when you rethink things and you recommit to the one thing, because I was reading yesterday, let me tell you what walking will do for you. 5 minutes aids digestion, 20 minutes improves your heart health, 30 minutes is great for weight loss, 30 minutes can regulate your blood pressure, 30 minutes walking can help you reduce your blood pressure and prevent shortness of breath. 30 minutes reduces the risk of diabetes.
And this is a walk. We didn't say run the
A
marathon.
stroll. Just take a 30-minute stroll. 35 minutes works to improve your blood circulation. 40 minutes reduces stress. Hello. 45 minutes will strengthen muscles. 50 minutes can increase productivity, which is what we want in our businesses, right? And in
Right.
our lives. And 60 minutes will increase your creativity. So
Take a
if
walk.
you just start with 5 minutes, it's going to aid in digestion, which means helps you detox your body.
All that from a walk.
Just a simple take a stroll, people.
And you can do that. You can break up your day. You can walk around your office building if you're back in the office. You can leave you can do that in
Brother
your,
Carlos says, walking hurts my hips. I'm old. Hey, as a man thinketh, so is he. I am not old. My youth is renewed like the eagles. I know that when we went to Disneyland a couple of years ago, I outwalked my adult children because I'd been walking regularly.
and it could be, remember when we walked the park here, we have a local park. It's
Hmm.
kind of like our Central Park, and it's not as big as New York Central Park, but we have what is called Land Park, and we
Hmm.
would walk Land Park every day.
Hmm.
Monday through Friday, we would walk Land Park. Now there was this guy, remember, we call him Nebraska.
Yes.
He was, and I have a picture of him running.
Mhm.
Anyway, dude was running. I don't know if I can pull it up. I'm gonna see if I can find it. But he runs he's still running, Terry.
Is he? You see him
He
out
is still running. I was like, dude
there? He
is
is the
still running.
man. He is the man.
And we call him Nebraska because he wears this little. It looked
Look,
like he used to play football for Nebraska or something, but he wears this little thing called the little shirt that you would play if you
the
were
practice T-shirt.
the practice shirt.
Mhm.
And he was running. I was
Mhm.
like, that is Nebraska, and he is still moving.
I love it. He must
And
be what, going into his 90s?
80s,
Because
90s,
he must have been
I
in his
don't
80s
know,
when we
but
saw him, and it's a new decade.
and he is still running.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
was like, okay, if Nebraska can still move, I can move. One of the other people that we saw on that run was a gentleman. He started out on a walker, but
Mhm.
then he
He walked to the end of his driveway. We would see him walking to the mailbox, right?
right go to the driveway and turn around and go back. But whatever he had to do, he was doing it to make sure that he maintained his health.
Look, Carlos says, "Oh no, no." Yeah.
And I have a picture of Nebraska. I got to look it up. I was looking here to see
Morning,
if
Maureen. How you doing?
I was looking to see if I could see his picture. I was like, Nebraska is still rolling.
Look here. Carlos says he's going to buy a super wheelchair by 90. Well, if that's your goal, my goal is to still be out here humming and walking and doing
I I
everything.
expect mobility
I
all
do
the
too.
days of my. I am expecting
Exactly.
mobility.
When I leave here, I'm going to be able to drive the whole 9 yards.
Yep. So I just like
And
wow.
Maureen says movement heals. It does.
It really does.
It does.
And we just need to keep going. Keep
Mhm.
so that's one.
One thing.
Yeah, walking can be a one thing.
Mhm.
Uh, maybe the one thing is deciding to change your eating habit.
Mhm.
I decided I'm having premium fuels only. And
Mm.
premium fuel, because in a certain cars they tell you premium fuel only. You
Yeah.
can't put low grade. You can't put mid grade. You have to put premium fuel if you want the car to function. But we put low grade and less than premium fuels in our body and expecting
Mm.
our bodies to function. And I was like, ooh. And you can get good premium fuel in your body. You can get good tasting premium fuel. It doesn't have to taste like cardboard. Matter of
Amen.
fact, the real stuff doesn't taste like cardboard.
I'm having cherries for breakfast.
Oh,
I love cherries. So I eat what I love. Therefore, I love what I eat. And Carlos says I live in the Wally world. Okay. Maureen says yes, yes. Cherries for breakfast. I know it's unorthodox, but I saw them in there and I love them. So no fruit in the morning.
right. And fruit is good. I will have grapefruit juice, a little grapefruit juice, a little something if I'm hungry. And if
Mhm.
I'm not hungry, okay, well, maybe I won't eat that right then.
You know what? Now this was interesting. We've been talking about doing the one thing. The other day, I am so used to getting up and cooking breakfast when my grandkids are here. I asked my daughter, I said, "Do you want breakfast?" And she said, "No, I'm not hungry. I don't usually eat breakfast." Instead of me going into breakfast is the most important meal of the day, I remembered I didn't always eat breakfast either. I
Nope.
wasn't really a breakfast person.
I found Nebraska.
Oh, you did?
Hmm.
Premium, and Maureen says premium nutrition is everything. Good
Right.
morning, Yolanda. How you doing?
Hey,
Mhm.
okay, so here I have no excuse. Can you see Nebraska?
Yep, I see him.
I was like, whoa, dude. And he runs every morning at the local park. I don't know if you guys can see him that well, Carlos. You have no excuse. This man is, I don't know how to make this bigger, but anyway.
Well, if you increase it on your phone and then show it to us
Okay, so you mean increase it on my, let me see, where is it? In
in
my
your photos.
in
Mhm,
my photos. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's not that one.
mhm. But we can see him. We can see that he is what other people would consider elderly. He's
Right.
very tall and lanky. He must have run. I thought he must have run cross country in high school and college
I
because
thought
he's
yeah,
committed
that
to
or
this
he played football because I'm
football or
looking at
something. But he's committed to this workout. He would be there every morning. And
every.
you're saying he's still there. He's still in the park every
Oh, I
morning.
know where it is. It's on my photos. Okay, here we go. How about now?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Running the park.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, you go, Nebraska.
There you go. And so we just need to do what we can do. It would say a journey starts with a single
One
step.
step.
First step. Yeah.
So, what's your one thing? Everybody, your one thing doesn't have to be my one thing. It
You
doesn't
don't
have to
have
be
to be
Terry.
amazing to start. You have to start to be amazing. You know what the little commercial was saying on the Olympics? You don't have to be amazing to start, but you have to start in order to be amazing. And if you're amazing is down the driveway or across the room or around the corner, whatever it is. Happy Monday, Dr. Tachi. How you doing?
So, put in there what is your one thing that you're going to do.
And Maureen says you can achieve movement anyway, even at your desk. Correct.
Hmm.
Correct. Because when I worked for the government, I had a little wheelie thing under my desk so I could pedal while I was sitting. And then I sat on a ball at a ball, and I would move my chair out the way, sit on the ball during the day. And when I was on the phone, I would be doing this because I sat all day. I was in, at one point, I was in a call center for about 2 or 3 years, and I was not going to be in that call center looking coming out of there looking crazy. And the next thing I know, I see other weights going up around the room, because you're in cubicles, other weights going up, and people standing up and stretching because and they came and they did a article on me. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to
I'm
take
trying to
care
stay
of me.
healthy. Y'all trying.
Okay. The rest of y'all can sit here all day if you want, but for me, it's an opportunity to do 8 hours of exercise. Okay. And get paid while I'm doing it. I'm good.
Right. So what's your one thing? To tell us in the chat or over on Clubhouse, what's your one thing? What's the one thing that you maybe maybe we sparked maybe we sparked a thought or something. Again, your thing could be anything. Uh,
Marie says hers is mobility.
So, what's the one thing that you want to try that you've been putting it off, but it'll change everything if you do that one thing?
You
What's
know
the
what?
one thing that changes everything?
Well, I want to say this about Maureen. Maureen makes this great, um, what does she call that? But you put it in stews and different things. And Maureen, put that in the chat that you make. And I use that for cooking now.
The bone broth?
The bone broth. That's it. Thank you. The bone broth. Um, it's one of the one things that I do. When I have an opportunity to make something that would require a broth, like a soup or a stew or something like that. Thank you. She says bone broth. Yeah. And it has so many fabulous properties in it, and it increases my digestion. So I'm very happy with that. So, there are simple things that you can add to your life. One thing, get a pedicure.
It's it's stuff like
Yes,
that.
somebody.
It's stuff like that. We say, "Oh, I'm gonna try that one day," but you never try it. But then when you try it, you're like, "Why didn't I do this sooner?" Those are the
Exactly.
one things that we're talking about.
Mhm.
Um, we talked about going for walks and doing all of that, but what other one thing? Go and have fun.
Have you scheduled any fun this week? It's the beginning of the week. Schedule some fun.
You know, maybe make a phone call to somebody that you've been not wanting to call, and or whatever it is, and you just haven't gotten around to make
Oh, look at
a call.
here. I don't know who this is on Facebook, but they say
A
get a
massage.
massage.
Oh, and I'm telling you, you
That
can,
sounds like a winner to me.
when you have a good one, you're like, why didn't we? How come I don't do this on a regular basis?
There you go.
Yolanda, how is becoming Yolanda going?
Mm.
And because see, the
All
one thing
right,
that
Natalie.
changes. Hey, Natalie,
We love you, girl.
it Yolanda, aka Dryer Bust, told us. I think it was Friday, or yeah, I think it was Friday, that she is becoming Yolanda. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm out driving, doing my Monday morning errand. Yeah, and that's my one thing is right now is becoming Yolanda because I've been this brand for so long, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I get to is what's that Beyonce song where I finally can think about me?
Mm.
Like even when I eat, like right now I'm starving, right? And to think to sit down and have a meal, and I don't have to feed anybody because there's nobody else to feed, right? It's like I'm empty nester. My parents are gone, and I'm just in a odd place of whoa, take care of you and to do what I want to do. Like, what time is it? I mean, I don't have to know. I don't have to know what day it is. I don't have to know what time it is. None of that stuff. And wow, this is amazing. I went on a hike this morning. That's becoming, and the thing about it is, I've gone on that hike so many times, but it was for a content purpose, right? So now I'm trying to go back. All this stuff that I've done, I want to do it for Yolanda. You
There
know,
you go.
travel, tourism, all of that stuff. It was for dryer bus. It was for doing other things. Now I get to do something for me.
Wow.
This is
Yeah.
a winner.
See, and that one thing changes everything.
Mm-hmm. Maureen says, uh I tried riding a ski bike for the first time and it was great. She says, this summer I try things that scare me and what I always wanted to do. So she's trying some new stuff, even if it scares her. Because
Doc,
it's on her list of things she's always wanted to do.
yeah, Dr. Tachi's over here on Clubhouse. Have you any one thing that changed everything for you? It's something you could have done previously that made a change for you, or uh, made a difference? Because
Mhm.
we may have done something in the past that changed everything, but now we're kind of stuck somewhere sometimes. Dr. Tachi, how about you? You want to weigh in?
So you mean one thing in terms of anything in particular?
Anything regarding your life, it could be business or whatever, one thing that changed everything for you.
That's a good question. I don't know for me if it's ever just one thing. It feels like it's a culmination of different things.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Go ahead.
no, that's great too, because maybe it is a combination of things. Maybe the one you did one thing and that led to this and this and this, and here we are.
Yeah, I think a good thing is for me, and probably for a lot of other people, coming to the realization that you don't have to work in the machine and just be satisfied with what the machine chooses to give you.
What?
That's the whole thing that made me branch out, and instead of working full time at the university, being a full time professor, that's what gave me the to go out and do more production and do more of these other things, because these are things that the academy could never pay for. I shouldn't say could never, will never pay for. So because I have in my mind that I want to and need to have an intense amount of wealth, that the academy is not going to do that for me. They're not there to make you wealthy. They're there for their own what's name. So my one of many things was realizing that they could never pay me what I'm worth, and that if I wanted to be paid what I'm worth, I need to start to branch out to other things.
Yes. And amen.
Amen.
And the one thing again, because it could go in so many different ways, and one thing for one person is different than it is for someone else. What is your one thing? It could be realizing, you know what, I don't want to be at this job anymore, and I think I need to go somewhere else. Or it could just be, I decided I'm going to see the world. It could be whatever your one thing is.
I decided one of my one things was to break out my sewing machine again. It gives me joy. It gives me true joy. Let's see, we've got some more comments here. My one thing, she says, is
She realized that doing less is more.
get somewhere and sit down. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And just daydream and just relax. Enjoy. Life is so beautiful.
It is. It really is. And making a effort to see more of the beauty that life offers. One thing Dryer Buzz Yolanda mentioned was going for a hike. Okay. I do walks a lot, but hiking in the woods, where you put on actual hiking shoes and go a little higher ground, or the terrain is not so so flat. That's an adventure. I'm thinking of doing some whitewater rafting
Ooh.
here off the American River. I gotta look into it.
Okay.
But doing something different, having some fun. Carlos has a
he says, I realized that staying single made me more productive. Okay.
yeah.
It allows you time for yourself. That's true. And if that's what makes you productive, so some people being married makes them more productive. We all have different things. And the one that is our one thing.
Right. So this conversation is all but just to get you to start thinking, what's one thing you can do that will make a significant change in your life? Just one. And you don't have to do it every day, but maybe once a week you're looking at things that you can change, or what's the thing you keep putting off that would make a significant change? We're encouraging you today. Take a look at that and figure out what it is and how you're going to maneuver it. I might need to hire, you know what I mean? Coming to the realization that I don't like doing numbers, and hire a bookkeeper and an accountant and let them do that. I already got the tax dude. Let them do the whole thing instead of trying to
be everything
and do it yourself. Maybe DIY is not the way to go. I'm not painting a room. I am hiring a housekeeper to come in and do some things. I'm not doing some things. I looked at TaskRabbit. I was like, they have different people that do different things. And so maybe my one thing that this week will be to go in there and actually hire a tasker to do some stuff that I need to have around here done. Been wanting to change some stuff in the bathroom for a while. Walking by and looking at it. Remember when Sherry Burton Ways would come on and talk about, you see stuff you need stuff that needs to be fixed, and you keep walking by it and it still annoys you because you're still walking by it and you see it and it needs to be fixed, but
because it's taking up real estate back here.
Right. And you see it needs to be fixed. You don't fix it and it still bothers you. When you can call TaskRabbit, Thumbtack or whoever these different people are and have somebody come fix it. They didn't say you had to break out the tools to do it.
Exactly. Now, Maureen says she's trying to delegate more things that she's not good at. Makes sense.
But how many people we keep trying to do it all because they said we're supposed to do it all?
Mm.
Maybe I don't have time to work on my YouTube or whatever because I'm doing so many other things that I could like
That are not really in our skill set.
right.
So
And
now I've got to spend time learning how to do that. And because that's not my skill set, I don't really have the background where just hiring somebody might save me thousands of dollars because I didn't know that.
and how about thousands of hours of time when you could just hire somebody to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Hire an intern. Linus talked about that when she was on here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Donna. Donna has something to say. Donna from Italy looks like. Yay, Donna. Donna.
Green Earth Travel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Donna. What is your one thing?
Yeah, no, it's Ireland, and I'm not from Ireland. It has the flag in there. So,
Oh, okay.
You know, that's one of my specialties. So you know, I'm a travel agent. So one of the things you could do is use a travel professional when planning your travels. It's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headache, and you get backup if you're in trouble. So there's that. But I also recently went on Medicare. Woohoo! And I found it really daunting. And so this friend of mine gave me a name of an insurance guy, and he walks me through everything. He helped me through everything.
Wow.
It would have taken me hours.
But you got one person that that is why.
See, that's why you need a subject matter expert, and why we need referrals, and why we need to leave it to someone that's their skill set.
Right. And then that's why we have BizChicks, because everybody can't do everything, but there's some things that we can do. Now we can call Donna and find out, okay, who's the dude you talk to?
Dude?
Yeah, instead of us trying to figure out and go through that maze of whatever that government put together.
And also you may get disqualified. Now you got to appeal, and it's just, it can save you a big headache to know someone who has that skill set and is willing to do that. Might even turn out to be a business for them.
Mm.
They get so many calls. Wait a minute.
And that's why you look for people who are professionals in the industry. And that's what we have here at BizChicks. We got the professionals for each of the industry. We got Carlos, who does live stream and mortgages. And we have Dr. Tachi, who is live stream queen herself and other production. We got Dryer Buzz, that an actual person that can help with all of your marketing things. She has books, a series of books. You need to just go. And if you did what you saw in her books, you would probably be a whiz at your blogging and being out on social media. And we got PJ, who does who's bringing us digital marketing and social media management. We got people here who do different things. You're trying to get your health together. We got Maureen here in the house. People are doing and being better because you connected with other people. That's why we're here. So let's continue to connect. And tomorrow is Tuesday, and TJ will be here talking social media management. She keeps us up on everything, all of the platforms and what they're doing and the shenanigans that's going on over at Facebook. And Terry, I wanted to let you know, one of the pages we manage actually has audio live rooms.
Oh,
yeah.
I saw that little tag on the. Okay.
We don't have it yet. We still got video rooms, but I was like, come on. But I did see it. So hopefully it's a little easier than the video room. So TJ will be here tomorrow and
Hmm.
talking about all things marketing and social media. Wednesday, Coach Karen will be in the house talking about your money. Thursday, we'll be talking happy, healthy habits, and that's with Robin and her friends. And then Friday, we're back here talking tech, in which Dr. Tachi will be here, Terry and I, and TJ. So thank
Yes,
you all. Go
we,
ahead.
we want to remind everybody that the business conference is coming up at the end of the
August.
of August. Yes.
So
So
it's a
we
women's business conference. I'm going to pull
mhm.
this up. A women's business conference, and you can participate online. You do not have to be in person. So that means all of our friends from all around the world can join in on this business. It's a women's business conference that the church we go to
If I
hosts
can
every.
find the brand over here, I know I'm in the wrong.
Right. So I have Terry. I don't know where that came from.
I was looking for the brand over here where
Oh,
I had put the
I have
event
it.
in. Okay.
I can just pull it up.
Okay.
So it's a women's business conference. It is August the 28th. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We're starting. Some really, local people speaking, but the information is going to be outstanding, and you're invited. And it's free. Also, we
Hmm.
won't be able to give you lunch, but
Registration is complimentary.
yes. Oh, okay. Terry is telling me registration is complimentary. Okay, fine. I still
Mhm.
sit free. Um,
Also, while she's looking that up, I want you to know that to join BizChicks, you can just text Biz to 33777. We'd love to have you become a part of our community. And we'd love for you to share what it is you do every first Monday. We have people come in and discuss with us and explain to us what their businesses are. So look forward to seeing you on first Mondays coming up next month. In the interim, we want you to know about the Women's Business Conference coming up in Sacramento on August 28th. It starts at 9. From 9 to 10, there'll be shopping. Then we'll have a number of excellent speakers entrepreneurs who are going to come and, lend you some information that help them to become successful. There'll be a panel. It's going to be a fun time. And there'll be shopping during lunch. So while you're eating your complimentary lunch, you can also enjoy the vendors. And again, because this is a business conference, we want you to know that we will be giving you time to support those vendors. In the interim, we look forward to seeing you there. You can just click the QR code there, or have you put it in the comments yet, Fran?
I will put it over there right now.
Okay, thank you so much.
So this is going to be good.
We look forward to seeing you there, and we want to remind you in the meantime to go to the front of your own line.
You might want to put that back in case somebody was trying to
You want to put it back?
scan that code.
There you go. It's big enough now so they can see. You take your phone and just scan that, and it should take you to the registration page.
And for those on Clubhouse, I'm gonna see if I can put it in my. Oh wait, we can send messages to people now, huh?
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you can send me a message.
Okay, cool. I will send you the message, and because you all can talk about what it is that you do as well, because we're online, and so we're gonna figure that piece out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice. Okay,
All
I
right.
think that's about it.
I think we're ready. That's a wrap. So we want you to know that we will be here throughout the week. Um, the code is still up in case you need that. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We have a comment here real quick.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I think I put something in there wrong. I don't know. Let me look. Go ahead and keep talking. Somebody had a comment.
Yes, that was the code going up. So, um, and Natalie says, "Can't wait." Oh yeah, Natalie's going to coming all the way from Texas to be with us, and we look forward to seeing her. We're already sending love your way, Natalie, with your great restaurant. Those of you who need a place to eat, let us know. We're going to have that information for you. Hopefully, first Monday she'll be here to talk about her business. All right. With that, we want to say, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This
Same
is the
time.
actual correct code.
Oh, okay. Was the code incorrect?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I put it in there.
Okay. So we are correcting the code. Okay.
Yep, it's
Oh,
in there.
she
The
got a
last
new
one.
chef, she says. Well done, girl. Go, Natalie. Girl, you know we're rooting for you. We are rooting for you. Okay. Oh, put the location of your business in the chat. Somebody might be traveling to Texas. All my exes live in Texas, girl. That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
Oh my goodness. So look, we're sending love to you. We're sending love your way. All righty, Dottie. Uh, what was I gonna say? Okay, I was getting ready to close. And for my third closing prayer.
And
Okay. We want to say bye bye to everybody on Clubhouse, to all of you watching live, and to those of you watching on the replay. Have a great day, and remember to go to the front of your own line. Bye bye.